welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. I hope you all are great. How's everything going with you this week, Evelyn?
Good. Yeah, not much going on. I feel like we're getting a lot of new things at the store. Yeah. Every Saturday is kind of like a new rush of things. Stephanie, who normally works at the warehouse and is like kind of like sees every new product before it comes in, comes to work on the store on Saturdays. And she was having a lot of fun. Like, she actually gave her own mini trend forecast yesterday, which we talked about in the story, so maybe we'll talk about it in the video.
I saw that. But I don't think we brought anything with that. Oh, okay. No. Spoilers. Okay. There is something coming later on. And I was surprised to hear that. Is that a real trend? I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. I feel like sometimes like things that are a bit different and really funny, like cute and funny, kind of like are more attention grabbing than like, okay, like, so the ghosts they've been coming in. Yeah. But then it kind of, you start to see the ghosts and then you're like, okay, I see the ghosts. And then something new comes and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So maybe there's kind of excitement about that.
Okay. And yeah, for those of you who didn't watch the last episode, Evelyn and I were noticing that there has recently been so much Japanese stationery coming out with a ghost motif on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, ghosts have always been like a motif in Japanese stationery. Like when stationery companies release like a collection of stationery, they'll often do like, for example, a letter set, and they'll do like a cat one and a snowbird one and like a Shiba one or like whatever, and like a coffee one. That's like a popular motif. And recently we've been seeing these ghosts pop up as one of the designs of the collection. And that's what we're talking about with the trend forecast. But yeah, it's always interesting to see what picks up steam after a while and then really kind of like gets going. People really start loving it. So that's what we're talking about here. And other than that, this week at Yoseka, I did work on a video this past week in store. It was on every pilot pen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that was kind of fun for me because it was shot super, like, it was very, like, off the cuff. Is that the right expression? I don't know. Like very
candid?
Yeah, it was very like we weren't planning that video for a long time. Yeah. And we just ended up doing it, and hopefully you all enjoyed it. I think that might be like more interesting to like shoot videos in the store about like entire collections and stuff that we have in the store. So if you have any ideas of like, we've done every Traveler's refill as a video before, and I thought that was a really good idea. But like if you wanted us to do like every Pentel touch sign color or something, I don't know, whatever. Let us know in the comments what you would like to see, and we can definitely work on those videos while we're in the store. Those are really easy since we have everything in the store already. So just let us know in the comments. We'll be sure to read through them. And then something else that's kind of new that I wanted to talk about this week on Catching Up is actually this thing here. Yeah, do you know what this is? You probably don't even know.
I've seen a preview.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because you've seen it like in Slack.
Yes.
Okay. You're so good about reading messages then. Like we message each other on Slack here at Yoseka, and I'm one of these people who's like, I'm really bad at reading messages. Like it's like really, I'm one of these people with like 1,000 unread emails.
Yeah. No, I actually am that way too, but I feel like now these days is like your emails just accumulate so much spam.
Yeah, so but I also have like 80 text messages and like, I don't know, is it just me?
No. I actually have over 100 unread text messages.
Okay, yeah, because like half of them are ads or like spamming these days, right? And Neil, he cannot have anything. He always goes to read it, and then when he looks at my phone, he thinks I'm an insane person. But I'm like, who's insane? You or me? You or me, Neil?
I have a friend who has so many unread messages that the app stopped showing the notification number. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know if that has happened to anyone else.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw her phone, and I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. But okay, to go back to what this thing is. This is a little packing survey that we've actually been including starting, I think like a week or two ago in our shipping orders. So if you've ordered online from us, you've probably gotten one of these, and it just says, help Yoseka improve, and there's a QR code which you can use your phone to open up a Google Forms, and it's basically like 5 simple questions asking you how we did with your package. It has to do with like the packing of the package, it has to do with the delivery time, and just, you know, would you order from us again, basically. So if you see this in your order, that is something that we've been working on. We actually started thinking about this at the beginning of the year, and projects really just take a long time to like come to life. Even if it's as simple as something as just like a printed sheet of paper that goes into orders, we had to work on the survey, we had to think about the questions, we had to think about how we're going to incorporate it into the actual packages. So yeah, I mean, it's just this year we're really trying to think about our packing. You may have noticed on some of our Instagram stories that we are actually branding some of our packing things. Like our shopping bags. Our shopping bags are getting printed. That's a big project that Selena and Ashley have been working on. You may have seen that we're toying with the idea of doing Yoseka logos on tissue paper. So these are just like small improvements in our packaging that we've been working on, and we want to know what you think. So be sure to, you know, take the survey. It really takes less than 2 minutes. We tried to make it as short and sweet as possible, and let us know what you think of your package when you receive it. We really appreciate it. So far, I think I checked yesterday, we got like 12 responses.
Wow!
Yay! So awesome. Thank you to the 12 who answered. Yay. And if you get one of these in your next package, let us know what you think. We really appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So other than that, we do have some newly added stationery this week. So where should we start for newly added, Evelyn?
Let's start with the new Taiwanese artist products that we have.
Okay. So you want to start with Some Sort of Fern?
Yeah, let's start with Some Sort of Fern. All right, so this is a small like artist and starting to like sell their products as stamps, stickers, memo pads, and we have these they're like bark price tag shopping.
Yeah, so they're basically like these rolls of stickers, and they look like the size of a price tag. If you look at it, this is an example of one. And this we made a previous trend forecast report about.
Oh, the little cat?
The price tag stickers.
Oh, the price tag stickers.
Yeah, because these are popping up everywhere. Do you remember? We've gotten them from one other brand before, and we're seeing them like pop up in lots of different collections and on lots of different brands. So Some Sort of Fern is making them as well now in this like Lucky Cat one. There's this, are these bunnies?
I think so.
Bunnies. This one's really cute. It's I feel like it should be like a Hobonichi cover or something.
Oh my god, yeah! It would be such a good Hobonichi cover.
Like little mandarin oranges. And then this is actually
cat.
Yeah, so if you like this motif, this is called Liquid Cat, and Evelyn and I just had a chuckle about this because it's like a cat filling up like a box, because as they do. They take the form of whatever container they're in.
They do. They truly do.
It's somehow amazing. I don't know. It's an unexplained thing.
So
unexplained
true.
phenomenon in this world. But yeah, this is a great motif. And then there's also these like twin cat ones, which is, I like. This is the first time I'm seeing the colorful versions of these. I'm sure it's not like some Sort of Fern's the only person doing it. But yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing these price tag stickers with such a colorful background. And I quite like it. It's fun. It's like playful.
There's also these 3 actually have like the little holes so that like you would like a true store. Ooh, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see the holes in the sticker roll. But the like little perforation on each end makes the holes in between the stickers, and it's like a true price tag shape. Like I kind of want to fill up one of our price taggers with them.
Oh my god!
It'd be so fun. You could just like price tag sticker away. Oh my god! Okay, look out for it.
Yeah, you should do that. Wait, I wonder why they didn't do that with all of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
These are like more detailed.
Yeah, maybe something with like the printing. Yeah, but these are super fun. I appreciate that they packaged them like this also, because I will be honest, if you have not gotten one of these before, they are a little bit hard to store, because once you open the roll, it kind of just starts unraveling, and then some of the stickers will start like coming off.
Right.
So you need to have a way to store these before you buy a ton of them.
Yeah.
Just a PSA, okay? PSA for stationery lovers, okay?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yay, thanks, Daisy.
You're welcome. Okay, and then in addition to some sort of Fern Taiwanese artist, we also got. Oh,
Malcolm.
I can't hear him crying. Okay. Malcolm's in the back, and I just heard him cry, and I was like, "Where's Neil?" But he was just crying for like a second. It's just, I feel like my ears are very finely tuned to Malcolm's cries.
Does he have a different cry than Jacob did?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember. Yeah, people say like, oh, I know the sound of my baby crying when he's hungry versus tired. I don't know about that. I just know that based on like the times. I can't tell from the cry, but I can hear the cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it echoes in my soul.
Oh, you're such a sweet mom.
Yeah. Yeah, what were we talking? Oh, right.
Sorry.
Like, oh, right, work mode.
Yeah.
Aside from some sort of Fern, we did also get another restock this past week from another Taiwanese artist we know and love, La Dolce Vita. And La Dolce Vita, they're a very established Taiwanese artist. It's a pair of sisters, actually, and they have a shop located in Taiwan, and often actually visited their shop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, when he was in Taiwan. He did one of his videos there. But they have a whole collection of amazing, beautiful stationery, and we did a restock recently, so be sure to check that out. We didn't bring any of it for today's video, but just look up La Dolce Vita and you'll see it on our website.
Yeah, their style is really kind of whimsical. I love it. I always am like, I would love to have that in my journal.
Oh,
it's just like, that's how I want to like be drawing in my journal. But they already did it for me, and they're better.
Nice. It's nice when the artists just draw for you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. But you are a great artist as well. Yeah. It just, we don't always have the time, do we?
No. And it's hard to make it look how you want to when it's not your job.
Oh.
Like, it's not my job.
Yeah, it's not your job. You're right. Wow, I've never heard of it put that way, but it's interesting. Okay, next up, we have these cute little roll stamps.
Yeah!
These are adorable and super fun, right?
Yes.
You were saying you had a chance to use them.
Yes.
But we have them in all of these designs. So I guess there's the axolotl, beaver. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a quokka. A quokka.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Your animal knowledge.
No, because there's another like, that's another stationery motif.
Trend forecast.
Trend forecast, yeah.
No, sorry.
And I don't know what this is, like a cat.
It's a cat. It's an angry cat.
It's so angry. And then this.
The shoe bird. Shoebill bird? Shoebill bird.
A shoebill bird. Okay.
Shoebill.
Did you have to look that up?
No, Stephanie knew it.
Oh, why? Okay. So wait, is this your trend forecast?
So Stephanie was saying that she was seeing it pop up. I think Stephanie is so good at like noticing funny things, and the shoebill is it's kind of funny looking. It's endearing,
so
right?
Yeah.
And
I guess that's what it looks like. That's the full size of it.
And like, look at its beak. Beak is like same size as the head.
Yeah, it's a really big beak.
And it kind of looks like a walnut.
Funny looking bird.
But I think Stephanie has such a good eye for funny things.
Yeah.
And I think that's why so she was saying she's seen it as like a motif popping up.
Okay, well this is an early trend forecast prediction, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, and then there's this, what is this?
I think that's a hamster, a mouse, no?
Maybe, yeah. It's very cute. And then, wait,
Yeah,
I shouldn't have gone down this this road of naming all these
they're kiwi
animals.
birds.
Okay,
They're kiwi birds.
I was like, what have I done to myself? I don't know any of these animals. I'm really outing myself for not knowing these animals.
No.
Okay.
Well, I was like, I know it, but then there's a kiwi next to.
Yeah. That's a cute bird.
No, it's a really cute bird.
Yeah.
That should be a trend.
That should be a trend for stationery makers, whoever you are. Okay, and then do you want to show everybody?
Yeah. So here's how they look open, and they have like this like locking mechanism. So you kind of have to pull it out, and then you swing it back.
Whoa.
And then you just roll it across the page. And it's so easy, and it's inked really well.
Wow, that looks super, oh wait.
Okay, I wasn't pressing.
You weren't making contact with the page.
No, I was
Wait,
not.
that looks super satisfying. Can I try it?
Yeah, it's so smooth.
Wow, okay. It's like the wheel is very easy to spin, I guess. It's very easy to spin, so it just makes it, that's why it glides across the page.
It really does, it glides.
Yeah.
Like a light touch pen.
Yes. No pressure.
No pressure
Like, this is
needed.
the light touch of inks, of stamps. Yes. Oh, and this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have to pull it harder than you might think. Like at first yesterday, we were like, oh my God, how do we open it?
Yeah, it's not that bad once you get the hang of it. Cool. All right, those are fun. I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with those.
Yes,
yeah.
very good.
And then next up, we have, well, since we're already on the pad, we have, check these out. Check that ink out. It's not a milky pen. It's not a gel pen.
It's not.
It's actually new Sailor Dipton inks.
Yeah.
My mind can't handle this, like seeing these in an ink bottle. Yeah, look, check these out. Check these ink colors out.
They're so opaque. Like it's just that color. That's all there is.
That's all there is. So there's 6 colors, I guess, like berry, bubblegum, lemon, mint, marshmallow, and peach. And I'm loving like even the motif of this. It's so good. Whoever designed it is very, very good. But I need to remind everybody, so Sailor Dipton inks are only dip pen friendly inks. They are pigment based, but they aren't even good for, you can put most pigment inks into a fountain pen, but these in particular, they specify are just for your dip pens.
Yeah.
So beware when using these, only for dip pens. But look at the colors and how they pop out. How fun. I was shocked to see this.
Yeah, so we were playing yesterday with the Kakimori, and also this one is the Sailor Hocoro Fude nib.
Oh, which one is best for it? Or do they both work?
They both work well. I would say that these like dried really quickly in the nib. So like the Kakimori was working great. I feel like the Kakimori nib is very dependable.
Yeah.
I will say like we stopped for a second to like look for a new color.
Okay.
And the Kakimori needed to be like washed, even if I was going to use the same.
It dries on the nib.
Yeah.
I see.
And so the Hocoro nib is a bit better for that. Like I was using the Fude without the feed, so it was a bit easier to like wash it quickly. And I would say the Hocoro.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah, so this is, I like how the Fude nib gets you pretty broad strokes too. That's nice. I don't think this would be as fun to write with like a finer dip pen. You definitely need like a juicier line.
Yes, definitely.
So get yourself like a nice thick dip pen if you haven't, to play around with these if you're interested. But how fun. And then just so you know, they have little beads in them for shaking.
They settle like nail polish a little bit.
Yeah.
So like they've been sitting on the shelf, and like you can see kind of like the color separate at the top a bit.
Yeah.
And so they have like little beads to shake in them.
Yeah, and I think when you are using these and you want to clean off your dip pen, it might be nice to do it. I've seen a lot of the times, like to clean more stubborn inks, the brands or the makers recommend using a soft bristle toothbrush to clean in between
That
things.
would have been great.
Yeah, just lightly. Yeah, because these are going to be harder to clean off than regular inks, it makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And speaking of dip pens.
Nice transition. We have the Sailor Hocoro brush.
Yeah.
This one's cool. So I actually took it out of the package before. So Sailor Hocoro is a series of dip pens by Sailor that look just like this. They have plastic bodies, and the nib actually pulls out and inverts into the body, so it actually caps. Essentially, it works as a cap, so you can bring around your dip pen. But now they're releasing one in a brush version. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's super interesting. I feel like using the brush pen with these creamy Diptons would kind of like the Pentel Milky brushes.
Yes. Nice. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, Yeah, I wonder how they would compare.
I wonder, yeah. But so this one is cool. So the thing about Hocoro dip pens that Sailor made is that they're all really, really easy to wash out. And when they were making the brush pen version, they probably found themselves with the problem of like, oh, how do we make a brush that's easy to clean out? So that is actually why they have these like cutouts on the side of the holder here on both sides. And this basically allows water to pass through the brush really easily. So when you swish it through, it will still clean out the ink pretty easy without you constantly having to like do it repeatedly.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty ingenious feature of this one.
No, I agree. I feel like brushes, like even paint brushes, like at the base, that's where the paint and the pigment always collects, and it's really hard to clean it out. So
They
great
thought
design.
of a solution.
They did.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the new Sailor Hocoro brush. That'll be really fun for swatching inks or for anybody who enjoys actually watercoloring with their inks. I've heard of people doing that as well. And then we have some Flake stickers. These are some new Flake stickers. We have new Flake stickers from, I think this is Furukawa. Yeah. Furukawa.
I
These
love
are like
Furukawa motifs. I just do.
These are so summery also.
Yeah.
They're so good for the summer. Like this cream soda one. Look at this penguin ice one. Then penguin ramune soda one is really, really cute. And then there's some new Flake stickers. Oh, did you have something to say?
No, I didn't. I just didn't see the ramune soda.
Let you guys have another look. Isn't that cute?
It's so good.
I know. I think the penguin is my favorite out of these.
Yeah. Oh, I love cream soda too. I think.
I don't know. This is cute too. It's a cat.
Nice.
Cat with like fish.
Oh yeah, the goldfish are in the bag.
The goldfish are in the bag. You know, like when you go to the carnival and you get like the bag of fish to bring home. But it's a cat that won the fish. How cute is
that? And it's gonna eat them.
And then some more Flake stickers. These are from Green Flash. And these are like fruit motifs, apple, grape. And these are kind of bigger and they're not like washi paper. And I think that they are more for like sealing bags or for decorating larger items. So that's what those are for. And next up, we have some new stamps. These are, you guessed it, ghost stamps.
Yeah! The little ghost.
So the return of the ghost. We have more ghosts on more stationery, but these ghosts are actually, check it out. They're wearing shoes. How cute.
So cute.
So there's little 4 stamps with ghosts wearing shoes next to sort of like speech bubbles that you can fill in, or these would be fun like on in your planner. Like imagine like your memo to yourself, like note to self, like drink water or something from the ghost though.
From the ghost wearing shoes.
Do not forget to drink water today. You have to do it because the ghost is telling you to do it.
So true.
Yeah.
Hydrate or dihydrate and become a ghost.
Oh, wow. There's the writer. There's the writer coming out.
They're pre-inked, right? So
yes,
they're like
they're
the Pochito button stamps.
Yes. Yeah. And then the very last but not least newly added is we're very excited to announce we have new sizes of plotter.
All right.
So last year we started to carry plotter, which was a really big deal for us. We have the sizes in A5, we have Bible, and then we have the mini 6, right? Are those the sizes?
Yes.
Okay, they're right behind us, as you can see, those orange stacks. They're very eye-catching, so they're right there. That's their packaging. And then they've always had mini 5 as well as narrow, but every time people ask us, do you carry mini 5, we would have to say no because it was never available to retailers. And so this is the big update, is that now these sizes are available to retailers, which we're very pumped about. And you know, if you're interested in plotter and you're looking at a mini 5 size, and what that means, mini 5 versus mini 6, is that it has 5 rings. 5. So it's a little bit smaller than the mini 6, a little bit shorter than the mini 6. And then the narrow is, I don't Oh,
It's the same as the Bible size, but it's narrower. So it's like, it would be like B6 versus a B6 Slim. But let me just grab the mini 6. And here's the mini 5 versus the mini 6.
So, okay, so it's all around a little bit smaller.
Yeah, and it has, 5 instead of 6. And then the Bible versus the narrow, they're exactly the same length, but the narrow is a bit narrower.
Narrower. Yeah, it's a good name for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we now have a new color also, but only for the mini 5.
Okay.
This is green. So I know it might look a little gray in the light, but I think it's like one of those colors, like as you like break them in, the color that it's like labeled as kind of comes through more.
Yeah, like this is how the brown looks when it patinas. It's so nice. And the leather, because this is our tester, it's really softened.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
This is much stiffer.
Yeah. And then, so this is the green color, the new color, and that is in addition now to the black, the navy, the brown, and then beige. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're really excited about new plotter, and if you are curious about plotter, you can always come out to our store and check them out. We also have them next to our Raymade Da Vinci's, which are also right behind us because they are compatible with the refill sizes. So yeah, that's kind of what we have for newly added. Really big one with the plotter. We've been looking to get these new sizes for a long time now. Yay!
Yay!
So other than that, I think that's about it for this week's newly added stationery. We have some exciting projects going on this past week at Yoseka. Selena's working on her the next seasonal postcard.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see it.
I got
really
to take
reference photos for her in the store
did?
today.
Oh.
Or, no, not today, this week.
Oh!
And send them to her. I was like, oh, what are you working on?
Wow.
I'm excited to see.
That's great. We are also preparing for our Traveler's Stamp Caravan event, which is coming up next weekend. And we just received April and Job's Traveler's refills, which are stunning.
They're beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, what is my journal?
Thank you for sending them to us. We'll have them available for anybody who comes to the event and wants to check them out for inspiration, because they truly are inspirational.
They are.
And yeah, that is what we're looking at this week at Yoseka. We have a lot going on and a great week ahead, hopefully. Hope you all have a great week as well. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.